Firefly, better known as Sam, originally 2 characters, now 1 character. The hype is insane for this character, but I'm here to explain to you guys why Firefly is a cheap, unoriginal imitation. Before you dislike the post, before you put a negative comment, allow your boy to cook. I want everybody to open up their ears, open up their mind, give some perspective. Let me give you some perspective. See, our story doesn't start in patch 2.0 when we meet these characters. Our story starts back then with a visionary named Nicholas Dalway. Now, Dalway-kun wanted to make gacha games. He wanted to make waifu simulators and combat. He said hot women, good combat, good game. Men like, women like, win-win, more money. Now you see, Dalway-kun was always inspired. See, he was inspired to the point that he loved to imitate things. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? You see, Breath of the Wild is an interesting game. If you think about it, a lot of people like Breath of the Wild. So it only makes sense that Dalway-kun was inspired. He wanted to make his own version, a one-for-one practically copy called Genshin Impact. His own spin to it, add big, nice, voluptuous, booba, fat ass, nice thigh women. And while the women in here are sexy, while the women in here are fine, that was the defining point for Dalway-kun's career, Genshin Impact. Now I know what you all are thinking. What does this have to do with Firefly? Well, you see, this is where the story of Firefly being unoriginal and cheap begins. You see, Honkai Star Rail is truly Dalway-kun's passion, the entire Honkai brand. You see, because in Honkai Impact 3rd, Dalway-kun wanted that game to be what Genshin was, but unfortunately, it never ever reached the heights that Genshin did. But if you notice something funny about Honkai Impact 3rd, it's a bunch of women and they're using mechs, or another term you would like to call battle suits. Now, is this where Dalway-kun got inspiration from Firefly? Maybe, but clearly it's completely different. A lot of the models completely are different. They don't really have much silver-haired chicks with her height, with her body type to say, and they don't have full-on Iron Man type armor. But what is truly interesting is Sam. Sam, a girl named Firefly in a suit of armor. Samus, a woman in a suit of armor. No correlation. You see, Dalway, I think you're very inspired, but I get it. Someone's gonna comment, well, Samus has blonde and she's more of a full-on woman, and as Firefly is the daughter type. She is like a child that everyone wants to protect, and she uses that suit of armor to survive. So that is an interesting change. I guess you have me there. Surely, right? Firefly is not a cheap, unoriginal imitation, right? Hey, wait a minute. What is this picture? What is that? Wait. Girl who's like a daughter figure. A big mecha. Destruction. It's almost as she is basically, well, what do you know? It's almost as if Dalway and the Honkai Star Rail team were so inspired by when they made Clara that they just said, fuck it, let's do it again. Let's just make another daughter type character in a mecha suit and release it. Money, more money. Women think she's adorable. Guys want the mecha and the robot, and we do it again. A cheap, unoriginal imitation of a character that's already been released. Same copy pasta.